Hello, good evening, lovely, lovely people. I hope you're well. I'm just gonna take my charger out, sorry, so we're all okay. Lovely to have you, lovely to see you. I hope you're all well. How is everybody? How's your Saturday been, your Sunday? How's your week been? And what have you been up to? I'd love to hear how you're doing. What have you been up to? Have you set yourself a target? Have you set yourself a goal? Are you working towards that goal? Where are you? Not where are you, what country? Where are you in achieving your goal, working towards your goal? I'd love to know. Okay. Hello. Just relaxing? Okay, that's good. Sunday. I had a gloomy day off. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It was really gloomy. If you're in the UK, yeah, it was really dark, wasn't it? But that's the time of the year, I guess, when it gets really dark, really cold. Yeah. From Abu Dhabi, thank you very much for joining. Lovely to have you. Stayed at home and studied. Okay. Middle of the road. Tehran, lovely. Spent with the kids. Very nice. It's a family day. Yeah, family day. Teaching AI. Lovely. Improving my English. So people have been doing different things over these past few days. Excellent. From Ankara. Thank you. Lovely. Very nice to have you. And thank you so much for sharing with me. It looks like people are from lots of different places. And you're off today, Zari. Very good. Lucky you. Yeah, very good. Lovely. Right. There's one rule I have in my house with my two kids. Obviously, as you know, I've got teenagers, and with teenagers, you need to keep them on a tight leash. This is an idiom that we use. Okay. Keep them on a tight leash. I'm going to write this down and then I'm going to add it to the caption on YouTube. So it's an idiom that we use. Keep them on a tight leash. Now, a leash is the same thing you use for your dog when you want to take your dog for a walk, right? It's something you put around the neck of your dog or a little bit, just a little bit below. That's called a leash. And you might think, oh my God, that's really rude to use leash for my kids. It's just an idiom. And it means to be able to control kids, especially when they're teenagers, right? So I have a strict rule for the weekend. On Saturdays, the kids are free, my kids, they're free to do what they like. It's Saturday. Sunday, they have to make sure that their room is clean, they're ready for the following week, their books are ready, their bags are ready, shower, room, homework, everything like that. And it's definitely family time. It's a whole day of family time. So usually my kids, they don't go out on Sundays because it's family time. So definitely keep them on a tight leash. Yeah, keep them on a tight leash, which means to control them, not let them do whatever they want. Yeah, that's the idiom that we use. So I like to keep them on a tight leash. They can do whatever they want on Saturday, go wherever they want, be with their friends, have their friends over. They go to their friend's house, go out, absolutely fine. Sunday is family day. That's the day that they stay home with family. Okay, very good. Right, has it gone cold where you are? Because it's definitely gone cold here. And I find that I am cranking up the heater these days. I don't know if you're doing the same. Crank up the heater. Crank up the heater. To crank up the heater, again, crank up is a phrasal verb. It means to turn it up a little bit. It's starting to get a bit chilly, right? I don't know if you're feeling the same as well. Is it starting to feel cold where you are? If you're outside the UK, I don't know. But I find that I'm cranking up the heating these days because it is going quite chilly. And they're saying we're going to be having snow, I think, next week in the UK. So I don't know. Crank up the heater, Bharati Simin. Yes, to crank up the heater. 29 degrees in Malaysia. Oh my goodness, that's nice. 29 actually is quite warm for here, isn't it? If we have 29 degrees in the UK, people start complaining, oh, it's hot, it's hot. So 29 in winter, that's really good, really good. 30 degrees in the UAE. Gosh, I don't think you guys ever experience really, really cold weather, do you? Because of the geography of where the country is, right? But I'm guessing 30 degrees for somebody who lives in the UAE is quite cool, right? Compared to the normal temperatures that you have in summer. Very good. The weather is changing every hour in the UK. You're absolutely right. Photographer 797124. Absolutely. -7 in Denver. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. I turned it on 10 days ago. Yeah. I don't blame you. Haq midam. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Haq midam. I don't blame you. Hakmida. It is cold for people to turn the heating on, definitely, definitely. It's cold here as well, 11, but bearable. Good, good. The weather is unpredictable in the UK, definitely. It's unpredictable. We can see 4 seasons. We can see 4 seasons a day, photographer 79712. We certainly can. We certainly can. The weather in the UK has a special kind of skill that it always keeps us surprised. It's never boring, it's never predictable, and we see snow and sun and wind and hail and rain all in the same day. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Excuse me. I envy the UK weather sometimes. I find it more poetic. Okay, okay. I'm from Kermanshah, which is located in the west of Iran, and it's really cold here, right? And Norway is 46 degrees. Did I read that correctly? Norway is 46? I don't know. Never boring, yes. And 7 in Sweden, right? -1 in Preston. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Yeah, right, right. When do your package unveil? Right. So thank you for reminding me about that. We're getting close to Black Friday, which is when I will be launching my course, which is called مکالمه زبان برای سطح مبتدی تا متوسط. So anybody, هر کسی سطح مبتدی باشه تا سطح متوسط، این دوره برای اون اشخاص مناسب هست. کافی هست اینجا توی لایو فقط کلمه مکالمه به فارسی رو اگه تایپ بکنید لینک میاد برای شما. اگر هنوز ثبت نام نکردید لطفاً فقط اسم و ایمیلتون رو وارد سیستم بکنید که یک تخفیف خیلی خیلی خوب بیاد برای شما. اینو قول میدم پشیمون نمیشید از اینکه از الان بخواید ثبت نام کنید. این دوره من بلک فرایدی این رو لانچ میکنم و تا قبل از اون حتما به همه اطلاع میدم. فقط الان میدونم که بین 75 تا 80 ویدیو درسی هست و خیلی دوره کاملی هست که طراحی کردم و خیلی دارم روش کار میکنم. معمولا دوره های آموزشی دیگه که مثلا افراد تهیه میکنن خیلی ممکنه 2 تا 3 تا معلم بغل هم بشینن که یک دوره به این بزرگی رو چند نفر با هم بخوان کار کنن. اینجا فقط خود من هستم، برای همین یکم طول کشیده، ولی خیلی خیلی دوست دارم که برای بلک فرایدی آماده باشه که یک بهونه خیلی خوبی داشته باشم برای دادن تخفیف خیلی خیلی خوب، چون بلک فرایدی میدونید که دیگه روز تخفیفه. پس من دارم واقعا سعی میکنم که برای اون روز آماده بشه و امیدوارم که مؤثر باشه. بعضیا پرسیده بودن آیا اون دوره مکالمه مثلا مثل دوره زبان 1 2 3 تو وبسایت خودت لیلا؟ جواب هست نه خیر، چون این درست نیست که اونهایی که دوره زبان 1 2 3 رو خریدن بعد این دوره هم مثل اون باشه دوباره بخوان هزینه پرداخت کنن، خب این واقعا دزدیه به نظر من. پس چیزایی که توی دوره مکالمه درس دادم کاملا متفاوت هست، زبانش کاملا فرق میکنه، چیزهاش متفاوت هست. تو این دوره مکالمه برای ابتدایی تا متوسط بخش هایی از زبان رو آوردم که تو دوره های دیگه نداشتم اینها رو. مثلا توی این دوره ابتدایی تا متوسط برای هر فصل، برای هر درس شما یه ویدیو مکالمه از من میبینید، مثل همون ویدیوهایی که توی اینستاگرام من میذارم، ولی خب آهسته تر صحبت میکنم. ویدئویی که میبینید مکالمه هست و مختص خود درس هست. نکاتی که توی درس یاد گرفتیم رو به صورت مکالمه واقعی روزمره قشنگ زنده میبینید که این چیزایی که لیلا درس داده، vocabulary، grammar، pronunciation، نکات فرهنگی، همه اینها رو که درس داده الان کامل میذارم کاربردی میکنم توی یک مکالمه که ببینید به چه صورت میتونیم استفاده کنیم. اینو مثلا من تو هیچ کدوم از دوره‌های دیگه هم نداشتم که یک ویدیو مکالمه داشته باشید. یا pronunciation، به عنوان مثال یکی از درس هایی که داریم حرف اضافه on هست برای روزهای هفته، درسته؟ خب این حرف اضافه on همه میگن on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday که اوکی هست، ولی گاهی وقتا وقتی که یک نیتیو سری داره صحبت میکنه گاهی وقتا اون حرف اضافه رو نمیشنوه. چرا؟ اینجا توی این درس کاملا توضیح دادم که چرا نمیشنویم و یک نیتیو اون آن برای روزهای مختلف رو یه جور دیگه تلفظ میکنه. اینجور چیزا رو ممکنه خیلی ها ندونن، یا به خاطر اینکه خب از کتاب و اینها یاد گرفتن، یا به خاطر اینکه خب معلمشون معلمی بوده که شاید زبان انگلیسی زبان مادریشون نبوده، با اینکه اون معلم مطمئنم از من خیلی معلم بهتری هستن، ولی آدم وقتی که میخواد زبان مادریش رو یاد بده یک آگاهی داره که شاید معلم‌های دیگه مثلا کمتر داشته باشن. من هیچ موقع نمیام به شما فارسی یاد بدم، چون هیچ موقع تلفظ من مثل تلفظ یک معلم نیتیو فارسی نخواهد بود. پس هیچ موقع من به خودم اجازه نمیدم که بیام فارسی به شما یاد بدم، درسته؟ ولی انگلیسی رو دیگه کامل مطمئن هستم با خیال راحت. چیزهایی که توی کتاب ها نیست، چیزهایی که توی کلاس های دیگه ممکنه نباشه ولی استفاده میشه بین افراد، اینجور چیزها رو آوردم گذاشتم توی دوره. چیزایی که تو کتاب پیدا میشه خب شما میتونید برین کتاب بگیرین، از کتاب یاد بگیرین، درسته؟ من اینجا نمیخوام وقتتون رو هدر بدم، میخوام چیزی بهتون یاد بدم که بتونید توی زندگی روزمره استفاده کنید. چه برای وقتی که میخواید دکتر برید، از گرامر درست استفاده کنیم، از کلمات درست استفاده کنیم. افراد گاهی وقتا فقط میگن head، خب همین head یا عالمه جاهای مختلف داره. وقتی که میگن pain، میگن ache، میگن مثلا از این کلمات استفاده میکنن، اینا هر کدوم معنی خاص خودش رو داره. خلاصه اینها چیزهایی هست که در این دوره مکالمه درس دادم و به خاطر اینکه دوره ابتدایی تا متوسط هست همه رو تونستم به فارسی هم توضیح بدم. یعنی انگلیسی خب صحبت میکنم ولی معنیش، توضیحاتش به فارسی هست که دیگه همه با سطح‌های مختلف کامل متوجه بشن. خیلی تکرار میشه و روی پرونانسیشن هم خیلی تاکید گذاشتم. ممکنه خیلی ها بگن خب لیلا من با این پرونانسیشنی که دارم راضیم، من نمیخوام پرونانسیشنمو عوض کنم، من خوبم و وقتی که حرف میزنم همه حرف منو متوجه میشن. There's no code. ببخشید، همه حرف ما متوجه میشن، من نیازی ندارم که پرونانسیشنمو تقویت کنم. عالی، بسیار عالی و آفرین به شما که چنین اعتماد به نفسی دارید، بسیار عالی. دلیلی که من پرونانسیشن آوردم به خاطر این هست که اون نیتیو سپیکر وقتی که صحبت میکنه اون پرونانسیشنش یک کم فرق میکنه با اون چیزی که ممکنه شما عادت داشته باشید. مثلا به خاطر همین No, I can't. I'm in the middle of a live. ببخشید مثل اینکه پلیس اومده در خونه من و من این لایو رو باید خاموش کنم. من نمیدونم چی شده. اوکی، ببخشید. مرسی. Hello. So sorry. واقعا ببخشید. معذرت میخوام. یه دفعه پلیس اومد در زد و میدونید که تو این کشور پلیس اگه باتون کاری داشته باشه نمیتونی بگی نه نمیام. و خودم هم کنجکاو بودم که چی شده. بعد از اینکه کنسل کردم پیش خودم گفتم الان شما پیش خودتون میگین با این چه کار خلافی انجام داده. به انگلیسی اول میگم که چی شد و بعد به فارسی برای کسانی که ممکنه متوجه نشده باشن. So I had the police come round just a few minutes ago, and apparently there's been a car that's been parked on our street for some time, and the residents of the street have become very suspicious about this car. It's just been left there for quite some time, and the police were just knocking on doors of all the residents of this area, asking if anybody has any information about the driver of this car. That's all it is. Okay. Okay بود یا اینکه نیاز به فارسی هم بگم. Okay بود. Yeah, is everybody okay with the English? Yeah. That's okay. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. من چطور میتونم در مورد دندون پزشکی انگلیسیم خوب بشه؟ برای دندون پزشکی I would suggest that you take some kind of specific course just for dentistry. That's what I would suggest. It was clear? Lovely, lovely, very good. Thank you very much. Clear? Good? Very good, very good. Yes. پس من خلاف انجام ندادم، بهتون قول میدم. Okay. فارسی بگین. Tell me in Persian. به فارسی هم بگین. اوکی. پس بله پلیس اومد یه چند دقیقه پیش در زد و مثل اینکه یه ماشینی الان مدتیه که اینجا توی این خیابون پارک شده. من ندیدم ولی یه ماشینی اینجا پارک شده و ساکنین این خیابون خیلی نگران شدن که این ماشین کی هست و فقط پلیس اومده بود در زده بود همه خونه های همسایه که آیا شما اطلاعی دارید راجع به راننده و صاحب این ماشین یا نه، ما میخوایم صاحب این ماشین رو پیدا کنیم. اومده ماشینش رو همجور گذاشته و رفته ببینیم این ماشین مال کیه. That's it. Okay. چند سال مهاجرت کردین؟ مهاجرت از کجا؟ من چند سال فقط 3-4 سال آمریکا زندگی کردم. به جز اون دیگه مهاجرت جایی نکردم. Please Leila, wish you can speak English so we can understand. Thank you. Where do you live? I live in the UK. Okay. عالی عالی. متولد انگلیس هستم. Yes, thank you. And hello. Thank you so much. Lovely. ببخشید. پس من وسط توضیح بودم برای دوره مکالمه و بعد حتما میخوام به درس امشبم برسم چون میدونم خیلی ها هستن که راجع به درس امشب هم اینجا هستن. پس شما رو نمیخوام بیشتر از این منتظر نگه دارم. بله پس دوره مکالمه یک دوره نسبتاً کاملی هست که خیلی خیلی اطلاعات درش گنجونده شده. توی قسمت وکابولری یا عالم لغت و واژه هست که شما تو مکالمه میتونید استفاده کنید. واقعا وقتی که نشستم این دوره رو طراحی کنم پیش خودم گفتم که خب حالا تو کتاب و اینا که یه چیزایی نوشته، دوره‌های دیگه هم خب یه چیزای دیگه یاد میده، فیلم و سریال و اینا هم که خب یه جور زبان خودش رو یاد میده. من باید خودم رو بذارم جای اون زبان آموزی که تازه رفته یه کشور انگلیسی زبان یا میخواد بره یه کشور انگلیسی زبان، حالا مال هر کشوری، و توی این شرایط، توی این فصل های موضوع هایی که من میخوام درس بدم چه چیزهایی ممکنه اون شخص بخواد بگه یا چه چیزهایی ممکنه بخواد بپرسه. اینجور سوالا رو نشستم واسه خودم طراحی کردم که واقعا خیلی خیلی دوست دارم که اگه بشه، حالا شاید 100% نه، دیگه 90% درس‌ها رو بتونید استفاده کنید. یعنی همینجور فقط تو دفترتون و توی موبایلتون و توی لپتاپتون نمونه این اطلاعات قشنگ بتونید ازش استفاده کنید. این برای من خیلی مهم بود که حتما استفاده بشه این کلمات و واژه ها. اوکی، very good. این از این. اگر کسی کلمه مکالمه رو نوشته بود و لینکی چیزی براتون نیومد، لطفاً یه DM برای من بفرستید، حتما دوباره باتون تماس میگیرم. Let's go to tonight's lesson. Tonight we're going to be looking at how in a very friendly very informal way how we can ask somebody to do something for us. Okay, so I could be in a supermarket, I could be in a bank, I could be with my doctor, I could be with the school teacher, I could be talking to my neighbor, even talking to a very, very good friend at work. These kind of informal, friendly situations, even with members of my family, yeah, informal situations, excuse me, and I want to make a request, okay? So if we want to make a formal request, would you mind full on cheese? Could you please full on cheese? Would you please full on cheese? This is how we make a request if it's formal. But what if it's informal? When I go to the supermarket and I've taken some things, some items, I've put them in my basket and I want to go and pay. And as soon as, for example, I want to pay for the tomatoes, I remember, oh, wait, I've got loads of tomatoes at home. Let me eat those first so they don't go bad, and then I'll come and get more tomatoes, right? So now I've got an extra pack of tomatoes in my hand that I'm not going to buy, and I want to make a friendly request to the cashier or somebody who works in the supermarket. In Farsi, for example, it's going to be something like "Qurbunet beram," you know what it was a Sarah Josh, something like this, right? Really friendly. Azizam, you know, ye zahmat bekesh, what was a Sarah Josh, something like this, right? So really friendly, very informal, like a kind of request I'm going to make. The start of it, this Qurbunet beram, Azizam, this kind of the start of it, before I want to make a request, this is how we start. Be a gem, gem, G-E-M, gem, gem. Gem is like from gemstone. It's a very valuable stone, like ruby, for example, like sapphire. These are very valuable stones, yeah? So I will say, be a gem, 3 words, be a gem, and put this back. These extra tomatoes, be a gem and put this back. For example, that means, you know what I was saying, Josh. If I want to talk to somebody in the supermarket, you know, very friendly, very informal, but still I want to make a request. Be a gem and go put these back, these tomatoes. Another example, I'm in the house. I want to tell one of the kids, it might be cold, you know, my toes are freezing. And this is what I would say, be a star, be a gem, be a star, whichever. Be a star and crank up the heater, a notch, a notch. دیکته همه اینها رو من توی یوتیوب تو کپشن می نویسم. Be a star and crank up the heater a notch, a notch, a notch. یه ذره. عزیزم برو یه ذره اون بخاره یه کوچولو زیادش کن. Yeah, because obviously it's a little bit cold. So be a gem, be a star. Another one, be an angel. Be an angel. Be an angel and put it to me in writing. Be an angel and put it to me in writing. I've just had a very important conversation with the police, with somebody in the bank. They've just informed me of very important information. And I want to have written proof of this conversation, right? And that's where I would say, be an angel and put it in writing to me. So it's still a request. It's very friendly, extremely informal. So usually we would not use this with our boss, yeah, with our manager, with our boss. That's a little bit too friendly. We still want to maintain that respect. Yes, I call my boss by his or her first name. Yes, we joke around with our boss, but we still have to have that respect that we have for our boss or supervisor. So I wouldn't really use this with my boss or supervisor. I do need to respect that authority. But if I'm talking to my kids, my neighbors, somebody anywhere else, very informal, very friendly, be a gem and then I give my request, be an angel and be a star and something else, yeah? Be an angel. So angel, G-E-L, please. G-E-L. G-L-E اون میشه زاویه. Be an angle. I want to say be an angel. Yeah. Be an angel and put it in writing for me. Barati simin. Be an angel and put it in writing for me, or put it in writing to me. Yeah, yeah. Very good, very good. Be a star and crank up the heating a notch. Thank you, Mina. Very good, very good. Be an angel, G-L-E, G-E-L, please, G-E-L. Be an angel. So this is what I wanted to talk to you tonight, a very informal way that you could make a request, and you can basically use this with lots and lots of people while you're out. And if you use this kind of language, usually that person will really try and help. They'll really try and help as much as they can because you've asked so nicely. And sometimes, excuse me, sometimes when you've made this request, you want to add please as well. You don't want to say the word please, because please will make it a bit formal again. You can say, for example, will you at the end. For example, I'm going to ask my daughter to crank the heating up a bit. This is what I say. My daughter is Ella, a lot of you know. I'll say, Ella, be a gem and crank up the heater a notch. Will you? Will you comes right at the end, and it means please. It just means please. Will you? Will you? I go into the bank and there aren't any pens. I want to write something. There aren't any pens. I can see that the lady, the clerk, who is sitting on the other side of the screen, she's got a pen. So I want to request if she can give me that pen. I'm going to say, be a gem and pass me that pen. Will you? Be a gem and pass me that pen, will you? As soon as I've finished, I'll give it back. Yeah, I'll give the pen back. So this is a lovely way just to make a request, a friendly request. Be a gem, be a star, be an angel. Some people, they say, be a doll, arusak. Be a doll, be a doll. Now, I personally would not use be a doll anymore because some people might take offense. You can only use it with women, obviously, or you can use it with gay gentlemen as well. But some people might not like it if you say be a doll. This is something that maybe my parents' generation would use. We would not use that anymore today. So be an angel, be a gem, be a star, anything else that you can think of. Be a good boy, be a good girl, you know, if you're talking to your kids, obviously, that's what you could use. Okay, so I'm so sorry about the little hiccup in the middle. I hope that you will forgive my sudden departure, but I tried to come back, and I'm going to put these two videos together. I'm going to save them both on YouTube for you, and I'm going to include the caption as well. Thank you so much. If anybody still wants any information about Mukaleme, just send me a message on DM and I'll send you the link straight away. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Take care.